Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a really nice 302. This is Ron's telephone from Illinois, and basically he's got a note here about some things that he wanted looked over and repaired. And this is the metal one. This telephone is the metal model, and so it's really cool. And he's got the nice thick receiver handset cord on it. And so these are really, I'm going to check it, but usually these are in very good condition for the age that they are, and they last a really long time. So they knew how to build things back then. And there's a couple of issues with this telephone. When he had stated in the letter, now this is the initial check out of this telephone, he said the bell was missing, but what he meant was the bells. The actual bell is there, but the bells are missing, the two bells. And also he's missing his center dial ring and card. So we're going to get into that. Another thing I want to show you though on this telephone is this rotary needs to be taken apart. It also needs to be cleaned and oiled to make sure the contacts are hitting good, and adjusted if that's anything that needs to be done. But this has to be repaired also. It's loose. And so I've got the telephone, give you some dial tone here. It's connected in. I want to dial it too. Well, we know it transmits because I can see that it's transmitting every time that red light lights on the analyzer. That's an indication of 100% modulation. But we're going to pull the cover off here. I have it loose. And basically, you can see that the inside rotary is all loose. And really the screws are tight. I've already checked them. What they had in around the rotary when it goes into the body of the telephone is there's like a gasket. And that gasket, they dry out and they break apart. And I found a few pieces of it inside the telephone. Now the other thing I want to show you is the bell is actually, you know, here the coils and everything, but it's just the bells that are missing, and we'll have to do our connections and repair our bell circuit. Another thing I noticed here is he's got a modular port installed, and so you can just simply install any kind of a line cord or plug any line cord up. And this is Play-Doh. And who said Play-Doh was just for kids? But it actually does keep the modular port in place enough to not have to really worry about it. And so basically it's kind of a good ideal. You know, it could be removed just because it, you know, the Play-Doh or clay or whatever it is not really, you know, it doesn't get hard, so it's still soft, but it keeps it in place. So, you know, whatever works, and that's what works. So we're going to go through this. This is just the initial checkout, and I'm going to do another video of this telephone after we repair it and get into it a little more. But this gives you a look at the inside of the telephone. It's a nice metal body, and these are cool. These 302s are really cool telephones. And the metal ones, you don't have the problems with the cracking around the corners and things, because these 302s with the other plastic bodies, they're famous for cracking around these two front corners, and really all the corners, but because of the expansion and contraction, and the plastic would shrink and things like that. And they would get dropped, and these are heavy phones, so the corners didn't survive very well on the plastic ones. Anyway, we'll do another video of this telephone after it is repaired, and we'll do some final checks on it. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can get us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. This is Ron's Telephone from Illinois. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.